In this video, we will discuss and verify how we can view, how we can list the contents of the files in Linux. By the way, there are many commands which we can use to view whatever inside in the file. We can read them and we can view them, whatever inside the files in Linux. However, there are few important commands which you can use them to view and list the content of the files. The first one is tail command. Tail command basically used to display the last part of the file. Especially we use this to monitor the logs file to see the last part of the logs especially. Similarly, we have a head command which you can use, which is opposite of tail. It will show you the beginning of the file. The top portion of the file, it will show you the contents of that file. Also, we have WC. WC means word count, which will display number of line, number of words, number of character in a file. You can use WC, which is also helpful if you want to display how many number of line in the file, how many words are in the file, how many character in the file. Similarly, we have a cat command which commonly used in Linux. It's short for the concatenate. Concatenate is primarily used to display the content of the file. However, you can use them for many other purposes as well. However, we will focus here to display the content of the files in Linux. Another command is list command. List command you can use to see by page wise. You see, if you want to see page by page the content of the file, you can use list command. Another command is dir, which means a directory. Is similar like a ls command. If you want to display the list of the file, list of the folder, subdirectory within a specific folder and directory, you can use dir command. So these are the most important command if you want to see the content of the file in Linux. Tail command to display the last few line. Tail with n, how many number of line if you want to display the last. Head, how many, the top it will show you, and how many then you can use with the dash n. Very important. WC count line, words and character. However, if you need only line, you can use dash L. If you need only words, you can use W. If you need any character, then you can use dash C. Cat means concatenate. It will display the contents of the file. And how many line you want to see. So similar like a tail and head, you can use dash n. List, it will show you the content of the text file by page wise. Very important. If you want to see the difference between two files, you can use diff. And if you want to compare two files, you can use CMP. And if you want to see common between two files, you can use common. And dir to briefly list the directory of the contents. And finally, it will show you that which type of text is inside the file, whatever the type is. So you can use file. So let's go to our lab to verify this one. So I'm here. I already created two file and file 2. Okay. So if I go to file 1 and I created 1, 2, 3 up to, let's see, up to 30. So sorry, 31. 31 is empty. Keep in mind this 31 line is empty. Till 31 I have created line and I say one line, 2 line, 3 line, like this I type in this file. Similarly in file 2 only 1 to 11. Make sure that 11 is empty. And I type 1 to 10 line. Okay. So these are the two files which I want to, just for sake of example. Okay. So these two files in my home directory, and let me open a terminal. Okay. And Control Shift ++, let me zoom in, and I'm already in my home directory. So if I say ls, So it will show me those two files. It's here, this one file and file 2. Either you can use ls-l to see. Okay, so these are the two files which I want to see the contents of inside. The first command we discuss is tail. Tail, and if I say that I want to see the last 10 line of this file, so I say tail file.txt. Look at now, it's showing me from 21 to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's showing me the last 10 line. Last 10 line of that file. I show you that file. I type from 1 to 30. Basically 31. You can see. So it's showing me the last 10 line of that file. It's very important if you want to see the last part of the file, so you can use tail command. However, if I need few, so you can use -n and type, suppose you need only 5 and space and hit enter. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's showing you only last 5. Keep in mind last 5. Similarly, it's up to you, whatever you like. Suppose you see 2, it shows you the last 2. And if you want to see the last 20, you can type the last 20, it will show you. It's up to you. So this was the tail command. Opposite of the tail is, keep in mind, if I say without this one, it will show me the last 10. 21 to 30, keep in mind. I type from 1 to 30. It was written in that file if you remember. Now the opposite is head. I say head and type file.txt. The file which I have. Look at now, it's showing me the top 10 line from 1 to 10. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. So you can use head command if you want to see the top portion of the file. By default is 10 line. However, I can use a switch or option n, and I say only 6 the top line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see because I give them the same line number so that you can understand easily. It can be any text. So it can show you those. So this is opposite of the tail command. Next command is wc. Now wc, what they will do, if I say file.txt, look at now, it's showing me that 30, 60, 2, 3, 4. Now you will be confused. What is 30? 30 is basically line. How many lines are there in this file are 30. 60 means how many words are there. And 234 means how many characters are there. However, if you need one by one, you can type that no, wc word count, I need line only. So you can type -l. L means line. Look at now, it's showing you the first one, 30. If you say no, how many words are there? Type -w, 60. It shows you the second one. And finally, if you need the character inside that file, you can type -c, and 235 are the character inside that file. So you can use this one if you need the information about that file, inside how many characters, how many line, and how many words are there. Another command which we can use is cat and then file.txt, suppose concatenate, to show me everything. Look at now, it's showing me each and everything of that file. Cat and till 30. Next is we can use less command. Less, and if I say file.txt, so it will show you page by page. So the first page start from 1 to 15. Okay, and if I hit enter, next is 16. Go down, and if you press a space bar, so it go to next page, and then Q to quit. So keep in mind, list is very important if you have a huge file, and if you want to see page by page, you can type less in file and hit enter. So this is the first page, which is start from line 1 to line 15. Space bar, next page start from 16 to 30. I have 2 pages, so it display me and 2 pages by less command, and Q to quit. So very important command to use less. So it will show you page wise. Now another command is diff. Diff means if I want to see the difference between these two files, I show you are two files. So I say, what is the difference between file1.txt and file2.txt? It says the only difference is from 15 to 30. Yes, it is true. So if I go to my file and file 1 has from 1 to 30 and file 2 is 1 to 10. So it means from 11 till this one, this is the difference. Till 10 is similar. So if I go back to that one, so that's why it's showing me the difference, that from line 11 this is the difference till 30. Yes, this is the difference. Till 10 it was the same file. You see, so it's very important to show you the difference between two files. And similarly, you can compare two files by CMP as well. And if you want to see common between two files, so you can use COMM, I believe, and hit enter. This is the common things between two files. So in one line, this is 1 to 10. Okay, this is the common. And dir directory, it's like a ls. It will show you each and everything inside this my home directory. You can use this command. And finally, we discuss about the file. So if I say file.file.txt, so it say the file content text. So it will tell you what type of that file contents. So it's also important. So these are few things which we discuss, that we can use this to see inside and all about the file and Linux. So I hope so you understand. We can use all these commands especially for viewing and listing the contents of the file.